Good evening. Hi. Do you mind if I join you here for a while? There's something about this particular spot. Under this expanse of stars. It feels almost magnetic tonight. And when I saw you standing here, silhouetted against the moonlit sea, well, I hope you don't mind me saying so, but you look like you could perhaps use a kindred spirit to share the quiet with. And I do hope I'm not imposing. I know our acquaintance has been brief. Just those fleeting, almost shy glances across the elegantly set dining room. A few polite, almost hesitant nods exchanged over dinner. The kind you share with fellow travelers embarking on this kind of shared temporary journey. I've never been particularly adept at those kind of light, surface-level conversations. The kind that fill the spaces between more meaningful connections. But I've always possessed a keen awareness, a sort of quiet empathy for when someone carries a weight that seems to press a little too heavily on their shoulders. And you, well, the story is etched there in the subtle tension you hold, in the way your fingers are almost white-knuckled as they grip the railing, as if you're trying to steady yourself against a tempest far more profound than the gentle sway of the waves. It's utterly beautiful out here, though, isn't it? Almost otherworldly. There's something about the sheer immensity of the sea stretching out to meet the star-dusted sky. It just seems to absorb all the clamor, all the frantic energy of the world we've left behind. All the worries and anxieties and endless mental to-do lists that relentlessly churn around in our minds during the day. They just all seem to slip away one by one. As if the universe itself is offering a moment of profound stillness. Even if it's just for a little while, under this breathtaking canopy of stars. It makes everything else feel smaller, more manageable, and less overwhelming in its complexity. And you really don't need to utter a single word if you don't feel inclined. You can simply be. Right here, side by side. Two souls sharing this extraordinary vista, this fleeting moment in time. You know, sometimes the most profound comfort comes not from spoken words, but from the silent understanding that you're not alone in navigating whatever emotions are swirling within you. And it's perfectly alright to feel overwhelmed, you know? This world we inhabit, it's a tumultuous place right now, isn't it? The constant news. It can feel like navigating a ship through a perpetual storm. I I don't know what the specifics of what brought you out here onto this deck tonight are. What thoughts are keeping you company beneath these ancient stars, or the weight you've been carrying in your heart lately. But I want you to know with absolute and unwavering certainty, you're not weak for feeling the immensity of it all. Not even for a single moment. You're not broken or flawed. Sometimes, in the face of everything that life throws our way, simply staying afloat, simply putting one foot resolutely in front of the other, is the most courageous, the most profoundly brave act a person can undertake. And here you are, on this ship, under this sky. You made it to this very moment, and that speaks volumes about your inner strength. Would you, I hope I'm not being too forward here. Would you like a hug? I feel like you could use one right now. This is nice. A moment of shared human warmth in this cool night air. A tangible reminder that you're not alone in needing comfort and yearning for connection. You ever notice the profound way the sea seems to mirror the intricate tapestry of our own inner landscapes? Some nights it's breathtakingly calm, serene, glassy, reflecting the moon and stars with an almost ethereal clarity, like a perfect mirror to the heavens. Other nights it's wild and untamed, and perhaps even a little angry, the waves crashing and churning with a raw, primal energy. And we just have to navigate those turbulent waters, holding on tight to our inner strength. There's no controlling it, no forcing it to conform to our desires. But there's an inherent, almost magical beauty in knowing that it would always, eventually, return to a state of calm. The storms, both within and without, always, eventually, give way to peace. You deserve that profound calm. The quiet, gentle stillness that follows the most tumultuous storms. You deserve to feel utterly safe, grounded and secure, like you've found a solid, unshakable place to anchor your soul, even when the world around you feels like it's teetering precariously on its axis. You deserve to be held, whether in a comforting physical embrace like this, or simply in the gentle thoughts of someone who genuinely cares, when the immensity of the world feels like it's an unbearable burden to carry entirely on your own. I know our connection is new. Our acquaintance just a few fleeting moments shared on this journey. We are strangers, technically speaking. Our paths just intertwining on this particular voyage, under this vast and ancient sky. Sometimes it takes a stranger to remind you how inherently beautiful you are, and that you are enough, that you are not too much to feel, not too sensitive to care, not to anything other than exactly who you are meant to be in this moment. How you are never truly alone in this intricate dance of life. Even in your darkest hours, when you feel utterly isolated, there are threads of connection. Even if they're with someone you just met on the deck of a ship, sharing the vastness of the night sky. And perhaps this is just a fleeting, ephemeral evening aboard a ship gracefully passing in the night. A brief, and perhaps soon-to-be forgotten encounter that will fade with the soft hues of sunrise. But in this moment, right here, under these watchful stars, I see you. I truly see the depth and beauty within you, beyond any surface level observation. And you don't have to carry the weight of the world entirely on your own anymore. I will hold this quiet space with you, a silent promise of understanding and unwavering support. I will help you steady yourself against whatever storm you are currently weathering. So let me be your anchor, at least for this precious, fleeting night. A solid, unwavering point of connection in a turbulent and unpredictable sea. Tomorrow will inevitably arrive, bringing with it its own set of questions and its persistent noise and its myriad of decisions. But this sacred quiet moment right now, it's just for you. It's a pause in the relentless forward motion. A deep cleansing breath that fills your lungs with the vastness of the night. A safe and gentle place to land, even if it's just for a little while, under the watchful gaze of the stars. And when you feel that inner strength begin to stir, when you're ready to gently rise and face the next part of your journey, I will be right here beside you, if that is your wish. No pressure, no expectations. But the offer remains. Quiet promise in the stillness. And I believe in you. And I believe deep down, in the quietest corners of your heart, You do too. But until the dawn breaks, just rest. Be present in this moment. Let the ancient rhythm of the ocean rock you gently. And let the vastness of the night sky remind you of your own resilience. I've got you. And I'll be your anchor for as long as you need.